Hello and welcome back to Ixion. In our last episode, we continued our exploration of the Immortan system, and we have done all the research for most of the points of interest. We have the DeVille to finish up, which we have some stuff to do on, and we also have Rakitansky to work on as well. Before we do those, I think I want to, or before we continue those, I should say, I think I want to move the Tiqqun over to DeVille. And while we're doing that, I think I want to launch a few probes into the area. See what we can find over here? Yeah, goodies. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, 4 of them? Yes, please. Launch some probes into the area, and then we can move ourselves over there. Before we move, I want to just head into the ship real quick and show you that I have started building some additional things here. We have, let's see, I've cleaned out all the rest of the old food stuff here, and obviously in Sector 1. Oh, I missed this one, though. I think I need to delete this one as well. Is there any reason not to? Let's take a look over here. These are all yeah, we're full on food. We're building some batteries here, and hopefully those will get done in a moment. So let's delete this one as well here. I'll wait for them to finish, just so we can have that one piece of food. Why not, right? Why not? Maybe? There we go. Faster. There we go. Delete that. And then let's adjust the trades a little bit. So here, for food in Sector 2, I want to have max. Sector 1, max. Sector 6, I want them to keep at least 100 right now. But anything less than that, they can go ahead and sell or trade off. Send off. Something off. We're bringing in hydrogen. That's good. Yeah, we need to get these batteries finished so we can move. Right now, we're able to move up to 3.2 cycles. And as these batteries get finished and charged, we'll have a little bit more we can move. The crew of the mining ship now extracts resources at the rate of 0.6 per cycle. Nice. And the Montessori has completed its action at the event, the DeVille. Yes, at DeVille. We need to do that. Is it now's the time that I want to do it? Yeah, I think so. I think we can go ahead and do that part now. The temporary test colony has now been established. The colonists will periodically transmit reports on their progress. These will provide us with valuable field data. Alright, and then we can leave the planet for a while. We can stay over here, we can do some more work, or we can head over and do some more work over this way, and I think that's what we're gonna do. Right there. We're gonna head over to Rakitansky, I think, and just kind of make some progress. I was hoping to get these finished up, but I think I will just knock the priority. Wait, you got 3, you got 33. That's 2 trips. That's because, yeah. Let's go ahead and finish that up real quick before we move on. I guess I could send the Montessori over here. Maybe I want to stay over here. Do I want to stay over here? Maybe I do. We'll need to move over there eventually, but maybe we can stay here for a little while longer after all. Yes, they finished that one, but now they have this one to carry. I think their capacity is... Yeah, their cargo ship 2's tier 2, so yeah. Need to check on the accident. Okay, good. Not too many casualties or injuries or anything, so we're fine there. Lots of carbon. That's what got disabled here. Okay, electronics. I'm okay with that. We're working on advanced production line, which is the thing that brings us down to 20. So once we have that, then we can start doing some electronics research, and then we'll actually start being able to do some power as well. But we do have silicon ready to go when the time comes, so that's really good. Let's go speed 2, I think, for a little while. Let me check some more resource balances here. 110 alloy for you, 200 for you, that's fine. 220 for there. That's good. Yeah, we need to get that food shipped over as quickly as possible there. New request, here it is. Administrator, the crew lives in anguish, having spent too long in a planetary system, unsuited It looks like an L, to our ongoing activities, resulting in an increase in the severity of dead Earth sickness cases. Klein Munchie algorithms suggest that the Tiqqun must continually progress in its mission if the sickness is to be kept under control. So this is the same thing we experienced in Sol, where after a while spent here, you get this dead Earth sickness. And we're actually going a little negative right now, so we need to build a couple things. One thing in each of the three sectors. That is this. I guess we can put it here. One there. I didn't do a good job of this. We'll go there for right now at least. Oh, we don't have the electronics for that, do we? We don't have any electronics left at all. Oh crap. Okay, well we'll build them anyway. We'll get them started anyway, and then we can build them once we get the electronics going in a few minutes. You know what? We're just going to make 3 electronics at the 25 rate. That's fine.
A probe has completed its scan.
We need to get them done.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Ah, good. You arrived at Rakatansky. Great. Alright, so at Rakatansky, our probe has detected an unusual electromagnetic signal on the comet Rakatansky D79. Montessori team reporting. We've landed on Rakatansky D79. The icy comet is barren, but its rotation causes shadows to dance across its surface quite beautifully. Flurries of snow move erratically around the comet, perhaps because of the abnormally high gravity. The signal appears to be transmitting from a cave. A glacial mass blocks its entrance. We await further instructions. So our first choice is explosives. Explosives work as explosives always work in this game, or always seem to work in this game, with not good. We could set up a temporary study center, or we could establish infrastructure, which I think we've done before too. So we're going to do this option. Setting up infrastructure capable of supporting exploration and geological analysis will allow the Montessori's team to map the site's topography and explore the comet's cave system. Despite being a time-consuming approach, the team will analyze a large amount of data with the help of a dedicated PA. And we want to send the Quicksilver. It's currently out there retrieving resources, though. Let's see where it's actually physically at. I'm going to wait for it to turn around and come back, because it should be able to pick up all of this stuff. Oh, no, it's here. All right, well, then we're just going to go ahead and send you out here instead, then, to Rakatansky. That's fine. It should turn around, I think. Yeah, turn around. We could scan it, or send another probe out here. Ice? Sure. We'll get some ice. Let's see, you're collecting from those ice we should get from here. If we're not already. No, we're not. We're collecting it all the way over there. Let's get this stuff done, and actually we may just move over here as well to prioritize those. Even though there's hydrogen still here, I think we should move the Tiqqun. Yep, we're good now to move. Let's go to Fargo. I like to watch these cutscenes because you can see what the planet looks like. You can see that as well in the F2 screen where you're in the ship's exterior point of view. I just never remember to look. But then I see it when the cutscenes go, and then I know. Where are we at with electronics? 1, 1, and 1. Let's see here. Oops, too far. Too far. Alright, so yeah, we just need to get those electronics made. They take 3 cycles each to make, so it takes a little while. But we'll probably make all 3 of them before we finish that research, unless they pick a bunch of science up at Rakatansky. Which they very well could. Let's see. Sector 1, 200. We probably... Wait. Let's get up to 200 in here, too, while we're at it. And then you can keep a minimum of 220. That's good. Alright. Batteries are draining, but we're almost there. The hull takes more damage when you're using EKP travel, so we basically can't keep the hull repaired while we're moving. So therefore, we need to keep keep the people repairing it so that they don't lose too much, because we lose an extra 50 when we're traveling. But we should be just about there now. Yep, just about. There's a little meter down here, but... Oh, there we are. We are here now. So the batteries will recharge slowly because we don't have that much extra power here, but that'll be okay too. Although I guess I should have waited till we sent all the stuff over there, because it's 2 trips, I think. That's all right. It's all right. Collect all the things. That silicon's still good to collect. We should collect this as well.
A probe has completed its scan.
Let's send another probe. Oh, policy tutorial. Oh, right, because we just finished the DLS. Policies are sector-specific measures you can take in response to various crises. They impact the living conditions of the crew within a sector. For example, they might change the sector's working conditions or resource management strategy. So now that we have a DLS, we can take a look at it. Which one got done? Probably this one. Yeah, this one. So let's change, first of all, let's change this for Sector 2 to not keep any electronics. And then let's go into the DLS and our policies here. And the thing I want to enact is propaganda. Intense propaganda gives us +2 stability instead of +1. So we're gonna turn that on. And that gives us a bit more stability here and makes us happy in this sector now instead of neutral or a negative, whatever it was before. So that's good. Yeah, I know. So we're getting there. It'll be fine. We're counteracting it, so hopefully we'll be fine, at least. Hopefully. Let's come out here. They're coming back. That's good. They're mining here. Did I set that to... Yeah, I did. I do that too. Once it's time to collect, they might as well. What does my fleet look like? 3 miners should be enough. I think I might change the way this works a little bit, though. No, I think that's okay. And 6 here should be enough as well. Having the Quicksilver be kind of a utility player, as well as picking up hydrogen when it has the time. Including pods is fine. Eldriminier should be probably primary on iron. Sampo should probably be primary on those. And then Koala can be... that should be fine, actually. I may use them to pick up other things later. Once something runs out, I may change them around a little. But the point of it is that these 3 are in Sector 2, and they should be collecting the 3 things we're refining in Sector 2. So that's the idea. Yeah, we've got the rest of the iron, or the alloys, rather. You're picking up ice over here? Oh, you're drilling ice over there. That's okay. An accident has occurred. This is done here. Let's do that, and intense propaganda here as well. As far as I can tell, there is no negative effect to this, except that you're just locked out from creating a new propaganda, or new process for 10 cycles. But that's fine. At least I don't know that there's any drawbacks. Did I just see one move? Where are you at? Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, I did. Okay, then pause this. And we'll wait until we can get it down to 20 to make any more. There we go. Build it, build it, build it. We need more storage for ice. Let's put some ice in here. Oops, I misclicked. Because the ice is backed up. We're gonna need more. Did I make any? Oh, I can't do it yet anyway. Make a couple more. For more ice storage. We're gonna need a lot of ice storage, so it's fine. As soon as that's done, we can We can fire that up. You can actually turn off the DLS once you've set your policies if you don't want to set any more. So you could do that to save some power. We're okay on power right now, so that's fine, but intense propaganda as well, please. And that gets everybody happy again, which is all we want, is for everybody to be happy. Okay, let's see. Do you want to keep waking people up? Perhaps? Perhaps. We have 176 people here. That's maximum for those 3 housing units. 4 housing units. In that case, oh, I can have 28 more people here. Or 32 more people here. Okay. This one can handle up to 520, I think, but 500 because of the mess hall. And then this one here can handle up to 2...
The ship has been destroyed by
Whoa.
a space weather event.
That's not what I was expecting to happen. Did they go through this? I bet you they did. Well, crap. We just lost a cargo ship. Okay. Well, that's new. Well, not new, but I knew that could happen. But let's buy another one, I guess. That's a bummer. Knew it could happen, but I wasn't expecting it to happen. I guess they went through this. You'd think they would know how to avoid stuff. Like, there's obviously way clear paths between the two. I don't know. Oh well. Live you learn, right? What are you doing? You're hauling carbon. Let's turn off carbon hauling. Turn off carbon hauling. That's sample, right, I assume? Yeah. You haul something else. Haul the silicon that we have really close by, rather than the carbon that's way far away. We'll go over there and get that carbon later. Speaking of which, let's do this again. That's why I wasn't launching probes over here, because then they tend to go a little hog wild. And I guess I'm fine if the drills do it, but yeah. All right, so Hermes, now you can do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then this one. There you go. Science ship. With the extra resources available to us, we were able to get through the ice. The cave extends deep into the comet, and gravity is even stronger within it than on the surface. Sending remote-controlled recording equipment ahead, we discovered an almost completely enclosed cavity at the cave's end, at the center of the comet. Within the cavity is a floating gray sphere 5 meters in diameter. It has no discernible power source, but it does possess a strong electromagnetic field and emits a faint bluish glow. When we attempted to move the remote instrumentation closer, the sphere swallowed it, its surface becoming almost viscous. New technology upgrade. Post-decrionization treatment upgrade unlocked for Cryonics Center. And 45 science. We could descend to the cavity and study the sphere. The team will descend further into the comet using climbing equipment and try to learn more about the strange gray sphere. If we do that, I think we lose at least one person. So we're just going to leave. I don't think you gain anything from this. I think you just end up losing a person. So we're going to leave. And we'll see what happens.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
We need to... Oh, we need to activate this one. There we go. That's fine then. And then you... We're leaving. Okay, good. But we're not really leaving. We're just sort of leaving. Spoiler alert. See, I had these silicon ones set to high priority, but they were still going further to get the carbon because they still go left to right. Dang. Let's go with more ice here.
A science ship team has completed a task.
And then this one. Clean security protocols indicate that the crew on board the Montessori is not the original crew. After intense questioning and observation via the ship's onboard surveillance system, it appears that these crew members are indeed human and possess a good knowledge of DOLOS protocol and procedure. They stubbornly insist that they have always worked on the Tiqqun, but their biometric data does not match with any crew register records. We could remotely initiate the Montessori self-destruct sequence. DOLOS security protocols recommend that we do not take any unnecessary risks when it comes to potentially dangerous or contagious encounters. Once the Montessori leaves the vicinity of Rakatansky D79, its self-destruct sequence will be initiated. Or we could use the Naomi protocol to update the Tiqqun's crew manifest to include the new biometric data. Phishing login ID, bunch of random characters, the Tiqqun's crew manifest will be updated to account for what must be a database bug. If we do this, obviously we lose the ship and the crew. If we do this, who knows what happens later. We're going to do the Naomi protocol. 5 crew members renamed. I'm not going to read all their names out, but as you can see here, they all now have new names, and we will end the Naomi protocol. Ooh. Advanced production lines unlocked. So that means we can start smelting. And what else do we want to do next? We're working on this infirmary upgrade, which isn't a bad deal. The crew quarters, let's see. No, we don't need that one. We could do the demotic, but not yet, I don't think. We could have the Tiqqun move faster. That could be useful. It will be useful at some point. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. And queue that one. We go. So once Rakatansky's done here collecting the science, we could bring them back, or we could send them back over here to DeVille to collect the science that's accumulating from the colonists. I can't remember how much science you get per cycle, but you get a small amount per cycle. So I think we'll go ahead and move the Montessori back over to DeVille, and that will help things. TM. Let's see. And you can do these. And I want to make sure they're not going over there. They can do like somewhere here between Mac and Tatra, but I want them to save this stuff over there for when we move our ship over that direction. Because, spoiler alert, we're going to at some point. Oh, that's still going. Okay. Ooh. Wow. That's a lot of carbon. Maybe? Where's it at? I see it. I saw it. Maybe? There it is. Bright green. But I can't get the iron at the same time, but that's fine. Okay. Let's see.
A probe has completed its scan.
One of those off. Where are we at with people here? Plenty of room? Plenty of room. You're fine. I just sent one, so we're not going to be able to send another one. So as long as we're under 500 total people here, I'm okay. We don't need to do any more of this. We could power this off too. It's only 2 power though, and 4 workers.
You can implement a new policy.
So now that we've done this, we can go back into the DLS center, and now that we've gotten to this point, and we can do more of these. The food one will you can have one food feed more people, but that decreases your stability, or you can have one food feed 7 people, which increases your stability. Working hours does the same kind of thing. If you recycle the bodies into waste, that reduces stability, otherwise it stays the same. Waste recycling here gives us also a stability hit. Starving population, you can force them to keep working. That takes a stability hit. Infirmaries, if you increase the capacity, stability hit. And cryopod awakening, you can do workers first, but that's a big stability hit. So this is actually the only research we're going to do. And since the DLS doesn't give us anything other than that direct thing, we can actually power these off. And it still keeps the policy, the propaganda policy going, but we don't need to keep them running once we've gotten beyond that point. And I think we can even turn these off here as well, because we don't need them for anything. Might as well save a little bit. We need to do. Let's see. They're gonna make the electronics now. Turn that on. We also could probably turn this on, except we don't have the power for it. How are we doing on alloys? Suspended beds has been unlocked. That was here? Yeah. That gives us 10 more beds in each infirmary. We could do 20% more crew members each meal. That would keep us from having to stay under 500. We don't have insect farms anymore. We could look at the crop farm accelerated growth, which increases production speed. We don't really need that right now. Vertical parking could be useful. Structure reconfiguration could be useful. Medium stockpiles could be really useful. Yeah, I think we should do medium stockpiles next. What that'll do is that'll give us a medium stockpile, which are twice the size, 3 times the capacity, and only like 50% more workers. So they're really worth it, especially for things like friggin' ice, where we're collecting a bunch and we don't really need more. Let's see, this here, iron, ice. Wait, who's going way over there? Oh, miners. All right, that's fine. Who are you? What are you bringing back? Iron? Why don't you get this iron here?
A probe has completed its scan.
And here. It might be coming back from these ones, which are fine too. Yeah, I think they are. Ice there, that's good. Although this one needs to be mined yet. Who's mining ice? And where is glute? Let's see, glute. Where is glute? Maybe it's getting repaired right now. That could be. I did set high priority on that mining. Wait, no, I set avoid on this. Oops, they're avoided. Ha, that's why. Red is avoid, Wally. Good job. Yeah, okay, there we go. There's glute. It was mining here, which is fine. You can stay there actually and mine that. That's fine. What happened? Probe, right. Probe. We're probably getting pretty close to the last... No, we're not. No, we're not. There's a lot more here. Right in there someplace? There we are. Okay. This thing holds, I think, 1,000 water. Yeah. 1,000 water. Stanford upgrade's been unlocked. That means the Tiqqun will move 10% faster. We have 2 power available. I want to... I'm going to have to do something about that, I guess. Let's turn these all off. We're full up on ice again. I don't really want to build any more storage for ice, but we might have to. Might have to. If I do, I will build a medium. But I need to put that to 0. Put this to 0. Oops. And then put this one at whatever. 10, I guess. And that way we can save up some of this silicon here, and we can start building some more solar panels. Because, nope, they're in the outside tier here, or outside screen here. Because we need more power, and these take 3 each. So the next set of each. So we need to have 3 more to start with, and then more after that, obviously. No, wait, you gotta leave one of those on. Let's build a couple more storages here for iron.
An important message from our colonization mission requires your attention.
Let's leave one of those turned off then. The scholars on DeVille 59 have completed their tests. The science ship Montessori has retrieved all science from DeVille 59. Okay, so let's head back over here and look at the event. We have completed our studies on DeVille 59. We estimate the colonization success rates of planets like DeVille 59 to be 2.73%. Please authorize extraction preparation. So here we can repatriate the colonists, and then that means that our cargo ship, I believe, will have to go pick them up, which is fine, as expected. We have another probe already, too. Over here somewhere. There. There. Almost there. Let's go super fast forward, at least till we get an event or something happens. Because we're kind of just...
An accident has
of course.
occurred in the Tiqqun.
That's fine. Not too many injuries. Stockpile medium's been unlocked. That's good. Let's see. Battery capacity increase. Charging speed increase. Nah. This one I'm not... Probe completed, okay. This one's not... I'm not sure about, because there's so much iron. So much. That do we really need to save iron? But this power cost could be useful, but for 30 science, I'm sure there's something better we can spend. Chemical bath, the same kind of thing here for carbon and polymer. We have so much carbon. Production speed increase could be useful at times.
Team has completed a task.
Manage, supervise, repeat. Fewer workers, that's not a bad deal. Let's see. Waste treatment center, we're not even using that yet. Colonization training. Reduces training time. We don't care about that, I don't think. DLS center. Predictive behavior modeling. Policy cooldown. No. No. That would be useful. To get to see where we're at with tier 2 of a specialization would be useful. Propaganda grants an additional +1 stability. That could be useful too. We can't get that until we get predictive behavior modeling done, which is this one though. So we'll wait on that. Cell housing, we're not even using those, so I'm going to leave it alone. We looked at this one. Production speed. Nah. Mushroom wall we're not using. We can't unlock any of those anyway. Cryonic center controlled thermal shock. Production speed is increased by 33%. So that's 4 per day instead of 3. Production speed is increased by 66%. And then 100% memorials. We could do some of these. We do demonic quarters. We could do this. Don't need that. Let's do this one. Workshop. Repair, construct, overload, solar panel, production is increased by 2.5%, polymer cost is reduced by 10%, meh. And we should probably do this one, actually. Yeah, that's good. That leads to the other ones. Pro completed scans. Let's see where else we got stuff to go. Oh, there's some iron right in there somewhere. Iron? There we are. Oh, sweet irony. And DeVille's Pioneers, there are 60 people ready for extraction, and we can repatriate the colonists there. And that should send now, who's been wants it here to go pick everybody up. Yeah, they're on their way now. Alright, there we go. Whoever the new ship is that I can't remember the name of now. Hermes! That's good. The messenger god. Let's see. This stuff... Who's going a long way for some reason? Silicon there. You're picking up... Wait, nothing? Why do you have nothing? Huh. I mean, you should be able to get iron at least. Then we should do these after that. Probe? Anything I missed down here? Got to be kind of careful doing this. Yeah, over there there's stuff, but we're not going over there yet on purpose. I'm going to wait on this even because of reasons that we already know about with ships exploding and things. I saw one. There's iron around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Do we want to build... Yes, we do. We want to build medium stockpiles. Let's do this here. We need an electronics for that, though, of course, which I forgot about. Before we do that, then, let's do this. And this. Oopsie. This. Yes, please. And then back over here. Let's power that off, just in case, although it should be fine. And let's set now electronics to have 1 in sectors 1 and 6. And only 3, yeah, only 1 actually here in Sector 2. That way we kind of even it out a little bit to start with. Because as long as there's at least 1 in each, or capable of having 1 in each, then they'll keep sending them to fill that 1 slot. So like this one will stay at 1, but then when it gets to 2, then it'll send 1 over to whichever of these, and then send 1 to the next one. And then once they all have 1, I could build with them, and they'll just have to send it slowly, at least for now. Probe, yeah, we can send another probe out. How about over here someplace? We might be good for now. Again. I'm gonna wait, like I said, on the stuff over here. We could probably do these, but I don't like the curvature of that trip, so I think... Oh, we can... yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait till we move. We're gonna move over there anyways. Man, I wish I could collect stuff faster here.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Steel mill disabled, crop farm disabled. As long as we don't have... Oh, we do have. Sector 2 needs more of this. Yeah, the steel mill being disabled injures a lot of people. And in fact, I might want to turn one of them off due to the reduction in people. Or I could send the rest of the 18 workers over here. That might be better. Yeah. Let's send 18 workers to Sector 2. And then these are all workers here. And then we can handle up to 1, 2, 3, 4 times 52, which is 208. So I can handle 32 more people here. We'll just send those over here too, because we're still pulling people out of pods, so we need to take care of that. Structural reconfiguration is finished. Okay, that was here, so that gave us more storage space in the stockpiles we have. Probe launcher, I'm not that worried about. One of these is useful, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's something else in another place.
Population transfer complete.
Okay, good. I'm going to pause for a little bit, pause the recording for a little bit, and collect some more of these resources so we can move the Tiqqun today. So I'll be right back. And welcome back. I have harvested all the resources this side of the storm. We're collecting some ice. They're still mining out here. These 2 ships are going out here to collect some silicon, but we're gonna finish up this iron right here, and then we're gonna start moving the ship. Now, I noticed that there's 2, they're not very smart, because there are 2 ships headed out to pick up the iron, and we only really need 1 to do that. But I also brought some iron into here, again, so I want to allow them to unload that. But I also want to make sure we put our iron here at minimum, and our iron here at maximum. That way I can send this iron from here and here over to this, and they can store it up over here. Another accident. Ah. But the accident occurred in some of the stuff that I did while we were offline. While I was paused, I should say. So I built some medium stockpiles. As you can see, the mediums hold 360, which is 3 times the smalls. They are 2 times the size, as you can kind of see by using those as comparison there. And they only use 8 workers, whereas these use 5, so it's about 50% more workers. Well, 60% more workers, but that could be a rounding issue. I can't remember. Either way, there's 60% more workers, twice the space, but 3 times the storage, so they're really worth it if you have the space and you want to store the items. I didn't rebuild these yet. I probably should, but I didn't. So we're just kind of maintaining a little bit here, and we can actually start moving as soon as these ships get docked. I think we'll let them come in here. I did activate this one here for iron collection because I wanted it to help a little bit while we were trying to finish up the iron with these ships here. Let's do actually that and this, and maybe I should do like this. Oh no, maybe not yet. Yeah, let's do it like that for right now. Let's move. We have plenty of whatever, and we can just go ahead and move. We're going to move kind of one planet at a time. And the reason I want to move one planet at a time is multifold. First fold is I want to make sure we have enough battery power to last the whole trip, because we can always, you know, stop and recharge and stop and recharge. We can make it a little over 4 cycles, and this trip here was at 2 point something. So there's that. Oh, I don't know. I also moved to Valiant 71 off camera too, so we can do that. But we're gonna actually make the trip all the way here and then over to DeVille, I think. And once we get on our way to DeVille, we can start probes again. But we need to collect these resources, which is the key here. And I'm just leaving the Montessori there. We'll just pick it up when we get there. That'll be fine. You can see all the ships and stuff here that are all like, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. That's okay. They'll catch up as we recharge here at Fargo, I think. But the reason we're going around the long way, this is the second fold in the two-fold here, is because we need to try and avoid going through here. It's cold, super cold in this area. This is the space weather we talked about, and the ship will take damage in the cold. Now there's some upgrades we can do to the ship, but right now I don't want to spend the science on them. We're gonna have to soon enough, but right now I don't want to. Let's see. I'll let you two come in, and then I think we'll move again. Yeah, that's fine. Because the other two can, they can go do their thing and they'll catch up to us eventually. Yeah, 2.5 more cycles. There we go. Yes, please. We can leave here, Fargo. Back to Falcon. 2 crew members. Steel mill. Oh, the steel mill blew up on us. Crap. Well, that's not good. Do we need more hospital? No, we're full, but we're good. How are these doing? I think we can probably pause at least one of these. Yeah, we're actually full right now. Let's let these drain out a little bit, and then we'll unpause one of them to process that iron. Where are we at with the iron from here? I've had silicon over here too. I forgot about that. Let's turn this back on. That way they can bring the silicon in, and they can also ship the silicon over here. And I'm going to turn this one on too, so we can fill that up. Actually, I'll just switch them. I'll pause that one. That way they can ship the silicon, but they can also unload the silicon. We're going, we're going, we're going. And then we can go from here all the way to DeVille. But I think I will let at least the cargo ships catch up and then head out again, because they're just working on cleaning things up. And then, of course, the miners, too, I guess. Or the miner that's coming back. Let them all turn around and head back out again before we move again. So they're not chasing us down constantly. And I think we can just go straight there. Yeah, we can go straight there. That's fine. We just need to avoid the super cold, which contains a lot of ice, which is why we're mining a lot of ice in there, but it's super cold. There you are. And repair. We can go ahead and head out. Yes, please. There we go. And it'll just depart whenever it departs. That'll be fine. Actually, we're helping a little bit here, because they're going to be able to cut across right around Immortan here and catch up to us, which is really good. So what I plan to do here, off camera, is continue mining the resources here. I want to also show one more thing. I'm working on the science here in the tech lab. The reason I'm doing this is so that I can get to this one, which increases the production of science to 5 units every 3 cycles, whereas right now we're at 5 every 5 cycles. So that's bit of an increase. It's worth it, but we have to go through all these in order to get there. So that's what I'm doing right now, is working on those with the science that we're earning every 5 cycles. So it just takes time, but we have the time because we're just mining like crazy people. So let's keep doing that. Let's go out here into this sector. Actually, no. We haven't unloaded that yet. Let's see. We are at... Oh, we need to turn this thing back on. Get back to collecting up some... or making some polymers. Yeah, we have some need for some polymer here. And I think I'll probably put some storages in here, some medium storages for iron, because we're going to have a lot of iron and other things stored up. So I think I'll just do a huge row of them here on the outside, and then I'll just shuffle things around as I have time. We have a lot, or decent number, I should say, of electronics stored up now. So I'm going to increase these to 5. I'd increase them to 3 off camera, but then we can have. Oh, I should probably set that to 5 as well here. There we go. That way we can have a few more in each sector, because we might as well spread them out a little bit. And where are we at here? Less than a cycle, but we're just about there. So I think that was okay, an okay move. It's a little close here in Sector 6, but we just barely make it. So that's great. All right, so you all can recharge. We'll go crazy on the mining and the collection again. I want to change some priorities here. So your priority should be that. Secondary to this. You can be secondary for that, and you can be secondary for this. That way they're all 3 sharing. We have 2 focus on ice, and then I can always put these guys to work on something if we want to. It's just a bit more of a hassle to move them around. And finally, one last thing before we go is to start scanning again. We have this bit out here, which is ice and hydrogen. If I can find them both. I can't get them both. I can get them both. There we are. Ice and hydrogen there, and there's some over here too. I'm just going to have them start scanning too. So we're going to do a bunch of collection again off camera. We'll probably advance quite a few more cycles, but that's fine because all I'm doing is production and gathering of resources, and then we can do the final bit of exploration as well as the Protagoras, perhaps in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all then. Bye for now.